All right, so yes, some people have wanted me to talk about CYBL stock. So what is there to talk about? The market as a whole is tanking. CYBL is tanking. Is there something wrong here? I think this is kind of expected. No, is anyone why should I don't think anyone should be surprised here. Everything's tanking. The market's coming down. Palantir's struggling. So why would CYBL not? I want you to think about the fact that this started dropping. This started dropping with the market. And I did see their numbers. Revenue 48.4 million, 137% growth, 48.5 million in order backlog. I don't think I've looked at this. And they also updated the FAQ, or am I? Yeah, they updated the FAQ recently. Let's look at what the people have to say. Let's go to CYBL, see if. I think it's funny that people are crying. CYBL went into CE, right? It got the CE designation, right? And it just, for 2 years, it just went sideways like this. And then we had that massive pump. Somehow, people are crying right now, and it's probably just going to go sideways here again, and then eventually another big pump. That's my prediction. Because this happens all the time. Oh no, it's over. I don't understand. And they said that here, and it inevitably pumped. Even here, it pumped from what 0006 to 0072. Like it kept getting pumps here, even when it was in CE. Like I don't understand. What do you expect? It's a bear market. Where you thought your penny stock, because it's special in your mind, that it's just going to be so special that it's not going to go down with anything else. Everything's going down. Literally, ask anyone, hey, how's your portfolio doing? They're probably red. If they're going long on something, they're red. And they're going to be even more red as things drop lower. That's expected, right? I don't know why anyone would expect to be green in a bear market. That doesn't add up. Okay, so the biggest question right now is it going to hold 002s? AITX is able to hold 002s. ILIS is trash because it doesn't communicate. Let me look at AITX. Yeah, AITX continues to hold 002s here, barely. So we'll see if CYBL can hold that line. Because AITX held it for, 2 years? ILIS is the other one that I don't talk about because it's trash. Wow, ILIS has been pumping here. Ha! Classic. This is a classic, right? Look at that, triple zero. My prediction was correct. I knew it was going to come down to 0009s. Here, it got a nice little pump here. Maybe moon market pumped it again, and it'll just drop down anyways. This is dead in the water. So with regards to CYBL, it's like people forget due diligence. It just goes out the window. Everything goes out the window. Oh no, it's not going straight up. Oh no. The people that are going to make money are the same people that bought down here. Those are the cycles repeat. I don't know why people. I don't get it. That's all I gotta say. I've been seeing the comments, but I'm like, guys, we're in a bear market. What you think your stock is so special? It's just gonna keep going straight up? What? Everything's like at a massive discount, 30%, 50% off. Even this green you're seeing, it's like it just gets sold off right away. Well, maybe not gold, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's not. Look at Palantir. It was a big green candle. Now it's barely holding on. It's the green, barely. This is normal. And those that are smart know that it's time to start buying. You're going to get it even cheaper than me. You're going to get it at 002s. I was not expecting a bear market in 2025. I wasn't expecting a bull market either. I was kind of more cautious, but there's nothing you can do when the market as a whole is going to come down. Of course, it's going to bring down penny stocks too. What do you expect? Even AITX is looking ready to come down to 000s. So I don't know what the issue is. There's stocks that have had Nvidia had good earnings and it still dropped. Riot stock had good earnings. It still dropped. HIMS had good earnings. It still dropped. Their stocks, Color Stock had good earnings. It pumped 20% and immediately sold off anyways. People don't want to hold in these conditions. And if you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. But there's massive discounts everywhere. It's not just CYBL. So you can see it however you want. I'm just seeing a massive discount here. And the smart ones are going to buy. The cycles will repeat and it'll eventually pump when everything turns around. Oh, but shades, things they're not going to turn around. It's over. Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure. That's what they said last time when it was down here. It's over, and then here we go. Oh my God, woo! We're going to go to, 10 cents, dollars, woo! People called me stupid. People called me stupid because I said, it's not going to go above 2 cents. And it didn't. But they called me stupid. They thought, oh, this is just a little pullback. And then, see, Shades was wrong. And then it just came down lower. This happens every single time. Okay, I'm looking at the FAQ here. They said there's an update. I don't see any update here from the FAQ. Yeah. Well, they said they have 7 contracts in negotiation, so I'm still waiting for those. But I imagine even those contracts, even if they come out with a big contract, I don't expect much. At best, it pumps and then it just reverses anyways. Because that we've been seeing that across the markets. So I don't. There's nothing to be bullish on because the whole market is tanking. Do you understand that? Hopefully you understand that. That's it. That's all I got to say. Like if you don't understand basic stock market cycles, I don't know what to tell you. At that point, you're just dumb. With a capital D. And if you've been around for years, you should know this. Like you should already, like that's like 101. I have to look you in the face. Like that's 101, bro. Like you should already know how this works. We've been here before several times now because we've been around for four or 5 years since COVID. What? Yeah, 2020. So you should know how this works. In the future, you'll be like, damn, I should have bought CYBL, and I'd be like Joaquin Martinez here. Shades, I made 100K selling AITX. Thank you. You'll be like this guy here. Hey, bought at 11, sold at 18, made 40K, and so on and so forth. Yes, keep in mind, I don't align with Shade's strategy, but I do follow his alerts tightly and have made a lot of money with him. The question is, do you have the balls to buy down here? You're getting it so cheap. I would still wait, though. You see how the market's moving? You see what's happening? If you're not keeping track, I don't know what to say. Again, how are you in this game and not keeping track of everything that's going on? That's what I understand. That's all I got to say. Join the Patreon. Join the Discord, patreon.com/shadesandtrades if you want alerts, if you want to make money in this bear market. It's the easiest game you'll ever play. It's a game of patience and discipline. Just ask Warren Buffett. He's just holding a huge cash position, and he's going to load up when things get so cheap that he just can't help but to buy more of those cheap prices. When I saw Warren Buffett sitting on a massive cash position, that's kind of when I was like, oh, he's seeing something. This guy, he knows his stuff. He's like 90 years old, about to die any day. But he's still, he's still sharp enough to know, like when it's time to get out of stocks and just hold a cash position. Maybe switch over to something else. I know some people are looking to gold, but like the writing was on the wall. And somehow you want to look at, I don't understand. Like, dude. We just entered a bear market. This is par for the course. Please don't panic. Start buying and accumulating here nice and cheap. And when we do get the run, we'll talk about it. So if you buy here at 0023s, I guess your target would be, let me see. The target would have to be 0036. Yeah, 0003, yeah, and then 0045. We know this one can move. It moved here from 0055. It can move, guys. When this thing gets catalyst and when the market turns, it can move 005, no problem. So I'm not concerned about the positions that I hold. And this is why I said I'm not going to start a loss just yet. I'll wait to see for the whole year and see what happens. And then I'll make a decision. But this one has the share structure to move 005 on a whim, quite frankly. So I think the bear market right now is just getting to too many people who went in too big with their account. That's what I'm thinking. That's it. That's all I wanted to address. Like, if you're not paying attention to everything that's happening, Where have you been? Under a rock and just crying, I guess, underneath that rock, crying about, like, I don't understand.